How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the channel again. Today we were running this RS4 F150 pickup truck, and we kind of were scorching the engine there, guys. I got this thing up to like a 350 degrees, and I was like richening the mixture the whole time, trying to figure out what was going on. Then come to find out you shouldn't be running 30% in small blocks, and so once again, amateur hour for me. So yeah, we're learning as we're going, guys. I'm no expert. I just kind of have a good mechanical sense for things. So that's why I kind of like the hobby. So we're kind of learning as we're going. I know nothing like really that much. Like, I know how to put a good tune on these things, but I'm not like a 1000% of an expert on like the motors and the fuels and stuff like that. I do know how to tune them, but like we're learning as we're going, guys. So yeah, we just gotta keep on going. So what we have here today is, the reason I'm making this video is here's the plug that was in the engine. Now you can quite clearly see that it was blowing nitro out of around this pin, so it kind of blew this plug. So this plug is now garbage. This is the plug I had with me, which was a used LC3, but it was a good one that I had put in there, and I took out and put the original back in there. So this plug was still good, and lost the washer for it. So here we have my last LC3, because the other new LC3 is in the rustler right now. So we're gonna take my this is the last one I have for now, so I'm gonna have to get some more of these at some point. So we're gonna take this, put it in here, and we're gonna take the 30% that's left in here, take it out, and we're gonna put 16% in this. And then we're going to try to make sure that we didn't hurt this engine. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight, guys, is we're going to make sure that we didn't hurt this thing, because I got this up to like 300 degrees. I don't know, the pinch doesn't sound great now, to be honest with you guys. The pinch does not sound great. So that is the reason for making this video. I might, in fact, not even put the new plug in the engine. I might just put that old plug in the engine and use the O-ring off of it, or the copper washer off of this. Because if this engine's no good, I don't want to spend an $11 or $10 glow plug finding out that this motor is now shot. Because yeah, the pinch doesn't feel great, to be honest with you guys. The pinch is not looking good, guys. Pinch is not looking good. So yep, that's where we're at now. Well, the pinch probably didn't feel good because there was no glow plug in there, so now we got good pinch. So let me close this laptop up a second. Here, guys. You guys can join me for another little tuning session, guys. I kind of like tuning like this, to be honest with you. So that's what we're gonna do, because I feel like it. That's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm sitting here and dropping everything. I gotta get the fuel out of here real quick. So we're gonna pop this guy off of here. We're gonna get the bones, the schmurdy percent that's no good for anything but a big block. And get this. We're gonna get this crap out of my engine, because it's the reason probably most small blocks are losing their compression, is people are running them on freaking fuel like me and not knowing what they're doing. Most of these engines are probably losing their pinch because of people like me running them on 30% and not knowing any better, you know. So thank goodness for the people who are in the comments and helping me out with not blowing all my stuff up. That's how I know they're actually like good people. They're not like misleading me and just being like, yeah, that 30% runs great on that stuff, and it's freaking, you know. They're like, yeah, you need to run a different type of fuel in there, buddy, because, you know, you're gonna blow the stuff up. So I appreciate you guys in the comments that have been leaving comments and helping me out. So much appreciated, my friends. So what I'm gonna do now is just tape this still new glow plug in here. All we did was like borrow the O-ring off of it. So if I need another glow plug, I still have a good glow plug. The O-rings should still be good, you know. So that's what we're gonna do for now. We still got a good glow plug. We just borrowed the copper ring off of it, guys. So let me just check and make sure you guys can see everything. You guys are pretty tuned in. Get you tuned in a little better on the car here. So we're gonna do another one of my tune jobs on here. Was 16%, 16 and 16. So yeah, guys, don't run that 30. Don't run your small blocks on 30%, guys. So let's take a look and let's see if we've done any harm to this bad boy. Seems like the pinch is actually still good, to be honest with you. So we might not have done any damage at all, but we want to find out by testing her out, because that's the only way to really find out, guys. You gotta start this puppy up, and if it's an excuse for me to be able to start this up again and run it in here, then that's what we're gonna do, because that's what I feel like doing. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna start this puppy up and hope for the best, and that's all we can do. So gotta put the old clamper back on here. Gotta give it the clamps. Like they said in Futurama, gotta give it the clamps. Get the clamps. Alright, so let's fire this puppy up, guys. Might need a little prime job here. Yep, definitely primed. So now this is 16 and 16, so this engine wasn't running on this. This engine was running. I tuned this engine on 30%. So it appears to not even want to run on this. So I don't know if I'm. Now it's definitely has fuel in the carb. This engine definitely has a lot of pinch. I almost feel like preheating it, to be honest with you. It's almost like brand new, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This appears to need a little bit of air filter oil. Just doesn't seem to have any air filter oil on it. So there you go. all oiled up. Okay. Let's see if we can get her to fire off, guys. Oh man. Sounds like she's right on the brink of starting, but she's not quite starting. So we are actually gonna we're gonna preheat because we don't got no choice. She's not kicking off. She feels quite tight, to be honest with you guys. The compression feels very adequate. So the only thing I'm gonna do is try to tighten this up just a little bit. This thing is pretty tight compression, guys. Pretty tight compression. So there's nothing we can do. I don't know the factory settings on this. I have no clue what the factory settings are on this. So maybe we'll take this off for now. I'll actually take this, dab this down with this rag real quick and try to, if there's any dirt in there, just get it off real quick, because it didn't have any oil in it. So if there's any dirt in there when there's no oil in it, it'll just come right off on the rag once you oil it down. So just wipe off the excess a little bit. There we go. So see, like 100 degrees, but this is a used engine. This has like freaking pretty incredible pinch, to be honest with you guys. It feels like it's running too rich to start, so we're gonna see. We got a pretty small carb opening. So it started right up that time. I left this on there. I don't know why it's filling up with smoke in here. I don't think the zip tie is tight enough. Now it might be too tight. I need a new zip tie. Sitting here messing around. I could just have it all. Oh, that's a good zip tie. You like that zip tie, guys? It's already zip tied. Just give me a freaking zip tie, okay? Freaking got smoky in here. I was like, I know I got an exhaust pipe on this thing. We got very adequate muffler system going on here, so we should have no kind of smoke in here. Let's see if we get it. That thing is freaking hot, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely preheated. How you guys like that? So we ain't got enough idle gap. I was richening this as I was running it on the 30%, so the tune sounds like it's pretty good still. Sounds like maybe it's a bit rich. So we'll lean the top a little bit because it seems like the whole thing seems like maybe it's a bit rich. So remember, this is basically a new plug. So it's definitely getting rich and shutting off. So we're gonna try to tune this in, guys, on the 16%. 16. What the hell is going on there? I got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just making this up as I go along, guys. It's definitely loading up with fuel. I don't know if we're just leaning on the top because I started screwing with the tune when the plug was leaking. So I don't know what the hell's going on with the tune right now. Maybe that plug is already no good because I used it in that other truck. It's definitely totally rich. So I really was messing with the needle at the end of that last run that we did, guys. See, I might have a bad plug in there. I might have to get that new plug out anyway. So it's lean up top. So it got lean up top. So I richened it up a little bit. Because now we have no clue. We have no baseline. We have different fuel. We have a different glow plug. Basically, we had a huge vacuum leak before, so we're going off zero again. See, and I think I have a bad glow plug. That's definitely a sign you got a bad glow plug. See, I think I'm gonna just take this glow plug out and put the new one in and stop trying to be so cheap. Cause me, I try to like make use of what I got most of the time, you know. But if this ain't working out with this plug, then we gotta use the new one, because I'm not gonna chase my tail all night trying to get this to run with this and then have it turn out that it was the plug the whole time. So new glow plug going into this Nitro now, guys. New glow plug going into the Nitro. So how you guys like the video so far? I know it's not that interesting yet because we ain't got that much of a tune on here, but I think we got a good start so far. At least it's running. It was running at least still. It's not making any funny sounds yet. Haven't checked the temperature in a while because I'm trying to get it to run for more than a few seconds at a time. So now I need more LC3 glow plugs. So now I gotta leave this package here. So I know I have to get more glow plugs, guys. So let's do some fire ski in the building. New glow plug. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if you guys seen that, but just a few turns of the screw, I achieved single stage idle again. Not bad at all, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. You have to get your tune extremely accurate when you're having 16 and 16 in your Nitro here. So I don't know if you guys can hear how smooth it sounds now. So I'm going full race tune again, guys. I keep leaning, and I keep leaning the bottom and closing the idle gap. So let's see what kind of tune we can get on here. Shouldn't go too far because I might blow this thing up, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're right in the ballpark, guys. We're like at 190 temperature-wise. And I could hear it kind of getting rich down low still a little bit. So we're right there in the tune. Boom. Getting too greedy with the idle again, guys. Getting too greedy with the idle. Trying to get it to idle like a brand new race engine or something. So, looks like we are good to go with this car, though. We're just trying to get that perfect tune on there. Let me shut this radio off for a second. You guys see that snappiness? take a closer look at it now, guys. How does that idle sound? I think we got all our issues sorted out. We need 1 hour written on the bottom end. You guys can hear how the idle was lifting a little bit. Now it's totally even again. So let's see if that 1 hour helps anything. I keep tuning these things up to like right to the limit. But listen to how good it sounds. This thing sounds better than it did the first time I bench tuned it. It is getting a little hot though, so we are gonna richen the top. And just see how she responds. That sounded like second speed that time. I don't know, I might have to adjust the 2-speed or something. Give it another hour. Definitely single stage idle. Give her a few minutes to see if that temperature comes down at all. Maybe I'll fatten it up just a little more. What do you guys think? 1 hour? Sound good to you guys? Sounds pretty good to me. We got 1 hour fatter up top. Still quite hot, but I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. I just seem to know how to perfectly get them to single stage idle and tune them up right to the limit of where they will run. Like right on the ragged edge of what it can handle. So let's see if it's just listen to where she sounds happy with the idle. Oh yeah, see if we got that temperature and look at that. Maybe not. So we do need to richen up a little still. So I'm gonna open the idle back a little bit. Bring her back down to earth. Still. Got like that quarter tank of fuel. This is exactly what it did batteries couldn't fix it. It must have been really lean because you know how I feel. It's still coming in hot. I'm gonna fatten it right up, guys. That's what happens when you fatten it right up. You gotta turn this up a little bit. You gotta see what we're turning up here. Turning up the idle screw. So now I gotta put you guys back in the phone holder again. I'm trying to get this thing to idle and not be scorching hot. So this is all a learning process for all of us. Figure I had to do this anyways, so why not make a video about doing it, guys? Okay, let me shut this radio system off. Way too rich up top. So it's down below. I don't know what the hell's going on. This ain't making no sense. This doesn't make any sense to me, guys. Like, it's so rich, it wouldn't even rev up. So that's where she should be at up top. I mean, I guess that's just where she wants to run at, guys. I guess that's just where she wants to run, because it won't run any decent, any richer. When I was running richer, it wasn't performing at all. So now, I'm pretty sure I tuned it back to where I had it before I started messing with it, trying to richen it up. Can't get the temp. This is just how some engines run. Some engines just run at different temperatures. This one seems to like 220 at idle, so seems to be coming down a little actually. You can hear the idle drop slightly. One hour later, bottom edge there, lower there, just like a race driver. Single stage idle, 20-something-year-old Nitro. She runs a little hot, but she's also not moving right now, so that would be as expected. Seems like we burned that whole tank of fuel. Yeah, we still have a nice single stage idle at the end of the tank. So I don't think we're getting any damage there. Running perfect. Just like to run with the race tune. No fuel. Now she's tuned on 1616. Got her all retuned in, guys. Tuned in perfectly. We'll shut this radio off because it's about to run out of fuel. So that's a perfect tune because she revved up and shut off. It's about a couple seconds that it ran without fuel, and perfectly tuned she is, guys. So now this is retuned on 16 and 16. So no more 30% for the small blocks. Apparently you can't run your small blocks on 30%. So I've been blowing up all my cars pretty much without even knowing it. The only thing I could really run on this is the Losies. So no more 30% for me. That's all I'm going to say, guys. No more 30% for me. Because I can get 20%. I'd rather get 20% and just run everything on the same fuel instead of having to mess around with having two different kinds of fuels, one for small blocks, one for big blocks, and just run everything on 20%. I think that's what's going to happen. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the little tuning video. I figured let me just make sure that this puppy is not damaged after I read 355 degrees off of it when we were out there in the parking lot. 355! She got to 355 and didn't sustain any damage. In fact, the pinch is still incredible. So yeah guys, now we got a brand new glow plug in there, so now we need more glow plugs, but that's fine. At least the cars have new glow plugs in them now. Probably gonna need one for this. I was actually gonna do something with this soon, but just used up the last good glow plug in here, because apparently this glow plug was no good. As soon as I put that brand new glow plug in there, the whole tune changed. Everything changed with the brand new one. So this I only started that other motor a few times with this, and this is no good. So it tells you how much sludge was in that engine. So yeah guys, thank you for joining, thank you for watching. So we got another little tuning session in there, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Maybe we'll take this thing back out once again and try to get a decent run on it without it overheating. I think it'll be fine now, because it's running 16% oil on top of 16% nitro, so it should be fine. So I will see you guys all on the next video. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate all you. Have a good day, night, or afternoon, and see you guys on the next one.